seems to be the norm these days. Wasn't supposed to rain, but it did. Looks like it's stopping. Well, stopped. So we'll go out anyway. Yeah. I got the bike out. We're going. Right. Let's go. That's all about. Okay, let's. So I'm out on the OMB today. I still haven't run it in. I've done, what have I done? 392 miles. I don't know what's going on. I just haven't had the time. But hopefully, as I said, it wasn't supposed to rain. It did rain. This is a new thing for me as well. Wearing glasses while I'm riding. I heard them people do it. They get fogged up. Like, anyway. Yeah, I haven't run it in. Hopefully over the next couple of days I'll get the chance to run it in, get it serviced so I can properly use it, because I haven't really used it that much. I've used it, but I haven't gone out properly on it. I just haven't had the time, and when I have had the time it's doing other stuff. Biking has become low down on the list, which, you know, sometimes life gets in the way. But over the next couple of days, we're going to go out, hopefully get a chance to run it in and then get it serviced from the wonderful people at JT's. So yeah, we're just going to, I haven't really got a lot of time. So I'm probably just going to go out to the Owl's Nest, grab a cup of coffee, maybe some lunch, we'll see how busy it is. And then come back, and then tomorrow hopefully be able to go out and do something half decent. But yeah, we'll see. And talk about the bike and talk about something that's popped up already, which is time. Just doesn't seem to be enough time. Awesome. 20 miles an hour. Even on the OMB is difficult. But on my other bike, which I'll also tell you about, because as some of you will know, I no longer have the MT10 SP, and I said that this wasn't the replacement for it, and it isn't the replacement for it. I've got two bikes. Yeah, on the other bike, 20 mile an hour is impossible. It is absolutely impossible. But anyway, so the Tracer 9 GT, I've done nearly 400 miles on it so far. I'm so impressed. I am so impressed. 400 miles, it handles anything. If you want to go for it, you put it in a manual transmission down here, right? And change gears with your finger and thumb down there, and it's awesome. It really is awesome. However, can't rev it too high because it still needs to be running. I seem to be always buying bikes and running them in the rain. That's what you get when you live in Wales, right? Yeah, this dash I like because it gives you all the information. I've got a heated seat on this, which I'm looking forward to use. I'm not using it yet. Heated grips, so it gives you all the information you need. As you can see, it's got a nice little picture of the bike as well, which is pretty cool. Yeah, there's loads of dash options. You can change the theme. You press this button down here and it brings up this little menu, so you can do it like the screen. If I push up, you can see the screen comes up, and if I press down, the screen comes down. That's probably the thing that I'm most impressed with. You've got full app control here, so you go into your applications, audio, telephone, all that kind of stuff, weather if you've got connectivity, and it still gives you enough information on the top. Press your home button again if you want to bring it again. You got your music, you got all your vehicle information, your theme. If you want to change the theme, you can just press up. That one, I think that's from the old Tracer. Not really my favourite one. That one, which I quite like because it's quite plain, and that one, which is good. You've got all your settings, your heated seat. You just press up and you get your heated seat, and it's quite nice, which is good. And you same with your grips. Press up, press down, select which grips you want, and then you're back to the windscreen, and then we'll go back to the home. But 20 miles an hour through here, unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's almost impossible. As you can see, it is possible. But, God, please get rid of it. The bike itself, what can I say? 46.1 miles per gallon. Can't really complain at that, I guess. Yeah, it's fine. It's not as frugal as I was hoping, but it is this CP3 engine, so it's the same, I guess. Same as the MT-09, which my wife has. It's got loads of character, loads of character, that engine. Ooh. Yeah, I love it. But yeah. So I'm looking forward to taking this. Oh, I had a bit of a back end wobble then, because this, as with most other roads, has recently been surface dressed. And as we know, surface dressing for motorcyclists is not a good thing. It's a bit of a nightmare. There's a big ridge of gravel right in the middle. Awesome. Thank you very much, Council. But then you have to realise they don't give a shit about motorcyclists, right? Yeah? It looks like she's a beekeeper. But just go through it nicely. This, oh, I stink. Nice. This is one of my favourite bits of road. It always has been one of my favourite bits of road, but again, this has recently been surface dressed, so you have to take it relatively easy through here. But it's fine. At the moment, as you can see, I am in D+, so I'm in automatic mode. It's lovely. And then you just press this, you go to manual mode, puts you in the street, but if I set it up as custom, right, so now the suspension has changed to A1, which is a bit stiffer, and I've got full power, and I change gear, yeah, with the flappies. Makes you absolutely lazy. It's nice though. The bike is great, but just chuck it through corners. It handles well. These tyres are okay. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure what tyres are on it, but meow. Hello, car. And then when you get stuck behind the car and you can't be bothered, just put it back in drive, back in automatic, and because that's how it is, suspension goes back to A2, so it softens up. And you can just go in poodle gruckle mode. Yeah, I love it. It's awesome. As you can see, when you're stopped, it just holds it for you, and then you just go. It's like an automatic car. When it's in automatic though, you can still change gears using the rockers. Maybe not at this speed, but you can. You can't go past third when you're going this slow. Yeah, you can still do it. This is a 23. Need I say more? I'm doing 23, so illegally, like, I am doing 20. Everybody pulls away from me, whatever. It just goes to show how ridiculous 20 mile an hour is. It's not their fault. 20 mile an hour is ridiculous. Now let's talk about wind protection. Let's talk about wind protection on the motorway. Right? Let's do this. Put the screen back to its lowest position. Do you know what? As with most touring bikes, I'm 5'7" and a half. Half is 1540. 5'7" and a half. And there's so much wind noise, so much buffering, because that is hitting my head, right? It's on the lower position. I guess that's the problem with being short, is that it hits you anyway. So if I put the screen up to its highest position, oh, all of a sudden it's like tranquility. You get under the screen and then you can't hear a bloody thing. It's awesome. The GT Plus has radio cruise control, or radar cruise control, sorry. You can set it at a speed and it'll just do everything for you. I figured I didn't need that, and I've got the feeling that most people, when they go into a Yamaha dealer with the idea of getting a GT Plus, because that's what I was going to get, was the GT Plus, and then I went in, and this is how good JTs are, because they could have quite easily said to me, get a GT Plus, there you go, yeah, here's the price for the GT Plus, blah 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 blah. However, they sat down and said to me, it was Ken, said, do you really need the GT Plus? He said, because the GT Plus gives you radar cruise control and the blind spot indicators, right? And that's about it, to be honest. He said, do you really need that? He said, because the GT is an awesome bike on its own. And he said, if you have to sell me the GT Plus, however, do I need it? And thanks to them, they actually saved me money. They got a sale, they saved me money, because they weren't just going to push a GT Plus on me when I didn't need it, which is true. I don't need it. I'm not one of these people that uses radar cruise control. I'd rather sort of do it myself. That's what she said. Or did she? Anyway, so yeah, it's great on a motorway, although maybe I'm going a little bit fast. At 70 mile an hour, right, 70 mile an hour, 69, that's a better speed. 70 mile an hour, you are, yeah, you can hardly hear anything, so that's, yeah, good, isn't it? Ooh, filtering, thank you very much. Yeah. This road, into Carmarthen, every day now, it's like this. Every time. Oh, I need all the lane. Thank you very much. Thank you. See? Why is it so difficult? Nice little notes. I could never fit in them properly. I'd like to say it's because of my broad shoulders. It's because I was fat. Well, fatter. Everybody's being nice today. Nice, isn't it? It takes one now. I have a bit of an issue with motorcycles. It's amazing how many motorists still do that. On the bike, Thank you very much. This guy as well. Part of the reason why I'm recording while I'm filtering is that I don't know whether it's me or whether it's just, you know, people nowadays don't understand the rules about filtering, that you are allowed legally to filter. Obviously I wouldn't filter if the traffic was moving. I've seen people do that, filtering at 50, 60 mile an hour. But yeah, but it seems that a lot of motorists have forgotten, and they close gaps and pull out on you and change lanes. That, you know, it's getting more and more treacherous. I think it is anyway. Especially at roundabouts. Roundabout rules don't exist. I know that people say that the speed limit isn't a target. However, you have a right to expect that people are driving at the speed limit. This is a national single carriageway road, and as you can see, right, we are doing in the 40s, right? This is ridiculous, people. This is a 60 mile an hour road. Yeah? Do at least 10%, within 10%. Within 10%. How about that? Not in your 40s. This is ridiculous. It's also very selfish, because if you're on double solids, you're forcing people to drive and ride at the speed that you deem acceptable, right? 46 mile an hour international is not acceptable. People should get done for it, just like speeding. So now, now it's single solid. I can't overtake, right? But we're now on a 40, right? We're seeing slow. No difference. No difference. And they have a go at bikers. At least bikers are aware of the speed that they're doing, and they're aware of speed limits. These people have no idea. That person in front, right, is selfish, because they're forcing people to do what they want to do. They think they're being safe. They're not. It's ridiculous. But look at that view. Lovely. So, yeah, as I was saying, there just doesn't seem to be enough time anymore to do the things you want to do. I'm 56 in a couple of months. I'm seriously considering retiring. I've had enough. I've been working since I was 16, full time since I was 16. So that's 40 years of working non-stop. I've had enough. Part of the reason why I bought this bike is because I want to do longer trips. I've got this romantic thing in my head about going to Montenegro and doing Bosnia and Serbia and Croatia on the bikes, because it looks amazing. However, to do it properly, you're looking at a month, probably. I can take a month off work, but oh my god. And so you take a month off work, and that's most of your holiday done, I guess. Yeah, my wife would need to be able to take a month off work. Yeah, it just becomes a nightmare. You can do it, people do it. I'm not saying you can't do it, but I'd like to be able to do it comfortably. So I'm seriously considering retiring, looking at whether or not we can retire. But I don't want to retire and my wife still has to work. I doubt she'd care. She'd probably retire. There is a possibility that she can retire before me. She works in the NHS. She is a operational manager for the Welsh Ambulance Service, and she's been in the NHS for over, so for 23 years. So she could possibly retire, which would be great, and I wouldn't begrudge her it, but I don't want to retire without her, because both of us ride bikes. We both enjoy riding bikes, and it's something that we want to experience together, so that would be awesome. But time's running out as well. 10 years. I moved back to Wales 10 years ago, and 10 years it's just gone like, that's it, 10 years done. You think, oh my god, 10 years already. The next 10 years is going to be even faster, I guess. Yeah, time is of the essence. It's the most valuable thing, time. Because without it, it's irrelevant how much money you've got. I know you need money. I know you need to be able to buy things and pay for fuel and pay for bills and all that kind of stuff. However, time is the most important thing. And recently, as in the last couple of years, my health is not the best as it's ever been. It's my own fault. But still, it brings things into focus about what is important. And I know you have to go to work, but going to work isn't important. Doing things like this, walking the dogs, go for a walk on the beach, having some nice healthy food, enjoying company of friends and loved ones and family is the thing that's most important. Because when you go, right, you think your work is going to care? They won't care. They'll say the things that they want to say. If you're lucky enough to have a death-in service scheme, your other half or your partner might benefit from that. But what do you think they'd rather have? You or the money? Again, difficult question, especially in some people's position. But yeah, time is all important. And people have said to me, you got 2 bikes now. Like, yeah, I've got 2 bikes now. And I'll let you in on the second bike I've got. So there's a bike I've always liked, and I had one. I got one for my 50th birthday, right? And I honestly miss that bike. Even though the 2 MT10s I had, the standard MT10 I had was awesome. It wasn't just me because it wasn't tarty enough. The MT10 SP was tarty enough, right? And I love that bike. If you're going to get one bike, then I suppose that is the bike to get. However, it just didn't quite have the presence of the bike that I had prior to that. So I had a 2019 210 V4 1100 factory Aprilia. So I now have again a 210 V4 1100 factory. Shit on the road here. Right. Which I bought second hand, and I got it for a cracking price from Jeff up in Scotland. Cheers, Jeff. And that's part of the reason why I have this. It was always in the back of my head that maybe I was going to get something else again, but it wasn't definite. And then because of the price, the Aprilia came up, and I knew its history, and it just had the valve check service done and everything else. It was too good to miss. So that was part of the reason why I have this. Now, am I missing the MT10 SP? Not really. Yeah. This does, again, any bike. This is something you learn when you get old. Is that any bike, right, is more than capable of doing what you want it to do. This bike is more than capable. Look at me, I'm just poodling around, right, in automatic. I'm in automatic, for God's sake, right? And I'm still having as much fun as I would have anyway. And I can talk to you lot at the same time, right? If I really want to go out and have that mad half hour, right, or that mad day, then the Aprilia Tuono is perfect. There's just something about it. It's just, yeah, it's the Italianness about it. I love it. That V4 engine is amazing. Is amazing. I missed doing the rev bombs. I know I'm a child, 56-year-old, but 55-year-old child. I missed all that. The theatre of the whole thing. You start it up and it sounds like the God of Thunder. You know, it is a 2.0, so it's the God of Thunder, right? And you rev it out and it sounds amazing. Nice gap. Look at this. Up their arse. You just rev it out and it sounds amazing. I love it. So I'll do some videos on it. Yeah, I don't know when, because I'm still trying to run this in. But yeah, the God of Thunder is back. Yeah, I love it. But for now, the OMB, and if you're wondering what OMB stands for, I'm not sure, it's pretty obvious, the old man's bike. But it isn't really an old man's bike. It is, because it's comfy, and I've got heated seats and heated grips and a big windscreen and a nice comfy riding position. And it's, you know, look at it, it can do everything. However, you put this in, let's do that, let's put it in manual mode, and we'll go into custom 1, which I've set up. So custom 1 has got full power, active suspension is on its firmest, right, so it gives you a bit more support. Brakes are at their firmest as well, right, so it's got everything. And now it'll still change down for you if you need it to. However, if you want to be, that's a stupid place to do it, if you want to be going for it, you can do all that. You can change it all on here, and it actually makes your riding, I think, better anyway, because you're not messing around with your foot. You're not making the bike all move all over the place. It's nice and stable. So the bike's nice and stable. Yeah, in many ways, this is perfect. And I know it's quite expensive, 15.3 for this. I got bars on it, heated seat, radiator guard, Heated grips, obviously. Yeah. Let's go. Thank you. So as you can see, changing down. It's stupid. Honestly, tech on this bike is crazy. So we're back in manual, custom 1. Right, going into a national. Oh, he's gone. Go for that. And I'm pretty sure if you were to say to the MotoGP grid, you can have this on your bikes and that'll be a spec change for 2026, they would jump at it. I'm pretty sure they'd go at it because it just makes things easier. You don't lose anything from it unless you like using your foot. Some people like using their foot. I know Matt was like, no, I like to choose a clutch, I like to change gear. Fine, crack on, it's all part of the experience of riding. However, if things make my life easier, then I'll go for that. Right? There's nothing wrong in either way. What I would say to you though is if you're skeptical about it, which I was, then just go and try it. Just go and try one. Yeah? And then you'll understand what I'm talking about. Because there is, as far as I can tell, right, unless it's in your head and you really like the experience of changing gear with your foot, no blipper, no nothing, there is no downside to this. I'm having just as much fun doing this, right, on this than I was on my MT10, right? See? It's pretty damn cool. It's pretty damn cool. I do like it. And then when you've had enough, you just put it back into automatic and then you just chill. You come into town, like if you're on a tour, you come into town, you put it in automatic and just chill. Just chill it. Through town, just chill. There's the downside. I would say though, there is one thing I'd like. When you go from automatic or you go into manual transmission, I'd like it to just remember the mode that you were in beforehand and stay there. Currently, let's go back into automatic, right? So it's in D plus now, which revs it out a little bit more. If I go into manual, it's now in street. I was in custom 1. So you have to press the mode button to get it back into whichever mode you were before. It's a little bit annoying. But I suppose little things just like that gypsy beat there, the little thing. It's pretty cool. Alright. Oh, as usual, I need a pee. It's another thing about getting old. Why did I need a pee so often? So yeah, use the toggles, what are they called? Rockers, tings to change down. No road markings apparently, so when they're doing this. Yeah, you can change down on and off the throttle, change up on and off the throttle. Makes a difference for this. It is a serious impressive bit of kit. Let's go. There's the no road markings then. It could be stone chippings, you know, the surface dressing. They like to do that. Bit of a gear. Just change down like that. This is a wicked corner. You don't really need it, but hey, still getting used to it. amazing how nimble it is. It hides its weight really, really well. It's like me in a girdle. That's not a sight anybody wants to see. But yeah, when you want to go, it just goes. And I'm not even revving it out. I'm not even using it all yet, because it still needs to be running. Back into third. That's awesome. And oh yeah, you can get yourself into just as much trouble on this as you can anything else. Yeah, I love it. What are we doing? This junction is quite dangerous. I've seen quite a few accidents on here. But yeah, he knows what he's doing. Cheers mate, thank you very much. There's a nice bit of road up here. I'm going to get cop blocked on it. Maybe I could do that with my hand. It's a nice colour. Maybe. Yep, cop blocked on this whole thing. Watch. Watch. Yeah, cock blocking throughout the universe. Look. Just these, you see that twisty, bendy bit? Just really nice. Go crazy fast for it, but just very nice. As Andy would say, too close, switching to guns. Oh, it's too close. Yeah. Too much traffic, don't be a dick. This bike does allow you to be a dick. Some bikes don't allow you to be a dick, right? So see, you can be full on dickish on this. This is still a national road, right? 43, 42, 41, 40, yeah? This is still 60 miles an hour. Still 60 miles an hour. But no, now we're doing 34. Still doing 34. Still 60. Right up until we get around the corner. Oh, as we go into automatic mode. Which it did. It's lovely nice to let these streets go. There you go. Now it's a 20. When you get in here, this is a 20. Of which I'm doing 14, 15. The good thing about this bike is that you can leave it in automatic and do all your slow maneuvers, drive down all the way to single digits, and it's fine. But look at this idiot, he's right at my ass. That's funny. I hope the owl's nest is open. So I need a pee, and I'd like a cup of coffee, and is it lunchtime? Almost counts as lunchtime. It's almost lunchtime. I get something to eat. Oh yeah, the Yamaha indicators are easy to get to. You press it and then press the same side again when you want to cancel it. It's easy. I don't know why people are having issues with it. See? And then same side again. Gone. Ooh. See, 20 miles an hour. It's almost impossible. Funny enough, there was a report that came out recently, I think last month, that said journey times in Wales have increased. Well, no shit. What did you expect? Hopefully, come next May, there's our chance, people. There's our chance. If Labour get in again, I'm leaving. I've already been looking at Portugal, because obviously with the whole retirement thing, maybe I won't be retiring in the UK. Maybe I'll retiring somewhere else. And Portugal's looking good. Anywhere that isn't here, because 20 miles an hour. Our only hope is that somebody else gets in and they reverse the whole thing. Back out to 40. Whee, 40 miles an hour. Hey, feels like I'm going so fast now. Your timing sucks, Mr. Van. Right, so the automatic gear change is not the smoothest thing in the world. However, it's perfectly adequate. And here we are at the Owl's Nest. Let's see how busy it is today on my OMB. Oh shit, it's quite busy today. What the fuck? Didn't expect that. Oh, there's space at the front. Oh, I got space at the front. Maybe I'll come over there. Oh look, there's an empty deck SP. I'm not used to that. Ta-da!